Hi guys, my name is Morgan Champion. I'm a senior at North Forsyth High School, and this will be my capstone presentation for the Honors Mentorship Program for the 2017-2018 school year. So, as you guys may or may not know, the Honors Mentorship Program is a program that gives students who are ambitious about their future careers, like me, the opportunity to go and intern at amazing companies. They give us the opportunity to intern at amazing positions, and they give us the opportunity to fall under the wing of some amazing mentors and people that are just influential in the Forsyth County and Cumming community and beyond. So this year, as part of my mentorship experience, I interned at three amazing different places. The first one I interned at for the first semester of this year was Mountain Lake Church, and I basically ran all of the student social media accounts and pages for the church. So I did a bunch of graphic design work and planned out, the social media and did a bunch of photo editing, and I wrote a bunch of captions. What I want to do later on in my life and in the future is hopefully do some of the back end advertising work for a church or for a nonprofit. So this internship was really a perfect fit for me, and I had a great experience doing it my first semester this year. Got a great start to the year, had a great experience. And the next place that I interned at, I am still currently interning at. I've done it all year long. I interned at CummingLocal.com, doing more of the writing side of the journalism work. I wrote articles a couple times every month, and I basically got published to the website, and I fell under the amazing wing and advice of Rachel Walkup. So it's just really been a great experience at that internship too, all around. And then the last place that I really got the opportunity to just get to know is Period, the menstrual movement. And at Period, I do some of the same things that I do for Mountain Lake Church. So I basically run the social media at Period with a specific concentration in Facebook. And if you guys don't know what Period is a youth-run nonprofit based out of Portland, Oregon. We work to distribute menstrual products to homeless women all around the world and have campus chapters in high schools and college campuses all around the world. And we've helped over 200,000 periods, which is pretty darn cool. So also through the Honors Mentorship curriculum, we had to come up with an essential question, which is basically like the question we are trying to answer throughout all of our work and our internships and our experiences this year. So obviously I had three different internships dealing with the same types of things. So I tried to relate my essential question to that. So my essential question is, how does mass media, social media, journalism, broadcasting, advertising, etc. all work together to advance a movement, cause, world issue, or opinion? So that is the question that I tried to answer all year long. Did a bunch of research, used my experiences, interviewed one of my amazing mentors. It really was a good question that encompassed all of my work that I did this year. I really enjoyed finding the answer to it, and I thought that it was a really good fit for me and especially what I want to do in the future. And then these are just some pictures from a couple of my internships. So there is me and my mentor Nadia at a Period conference that we had this year in New York City. So actually the really cool thing was with this picture, I had the opportunity to be involved in a Period conference in New York City, obviously, but it was the first global Period conference in the world. And I had the opportunity to run the Twitter page and the Instagram story and get our hashtag PeriodCon 2017 trending on Twitter in New York City, which is really cool, and I'm so thankful that I had that opportunity. And then this is just another picture from that event with someone that I worked with at Period, so that's really cool. And then these pictures are just from Mountain Lake Church, just of me and some of my friends and the people that I worked with, and then me and some of my friends at an event, and then there's my mentor, Nathan Castleberry, right there. So yeah, so the next page that I wanted to show you that is on my website is my blog, and my blog basically just encompasses everything that I did for this entire school year, and we basically had assignments that were due every single week about our internship, and so this is what It's kind of like a journal of my entire year. And then this is my About Me page. I've obviously gone over a lot of this stuff on the homepage, but my name is Morgan. I love Jesus, and I have a passion for making a difference in the world, and that is why I have the internships that I do. My 3 amazing mentors are Nathan Castleberry, Rachel Walkup, and Nadia Okamoto, who is a sophomore at Harvard College right now. She's the founder and executive director of Period, the menstrual movement, and I'm so thankful that I have the opportunity to work under her wing because she's literally the coolest person. So in the future, I am going to attend college. At the beginning of this year, yes, I obviously did want to major in religion and advertising, but after further consideration, I just really wanted to continue my education in Spanish, and I thought that it would give me an edge in the job field, and I definitely did want to do pre-law. Hey guys, so I realized that this was a little confusing when I originally did my presentation. So my plan is to attend Stanford University in the fall and participate in their honors program, and I will be triple majoring in mass communications and advertising, pre-law, and Spanish. My dream is still to work at a church or a nonprofit, but yeah, these are some more pictures. Mountain Lake Church, me and Nathan. And then just some pictures from stuff that I did at Period. This was actually a video shoot that we did of me telling my story and why I decided to get involved at Period. And then this is a picture of me and the team that I work with at Period. So, and this next page that I wanted to show you is not really required for the Honors Mentorship Program. I just thought it fit nicely with my job and what I did with my internships. I have a bunch of media samples here. So here's some videos that I made just for my own personal use of some retreats that the church did, and then I actually had the opportunity to speak to the 4th and 5th grade ministry about friendship a couple months ago, and my mom actually recorded my sermon talk, and then I have a bunch of different samples of things that I did through the social media. So as you can see, I did a bunch of graphic design, I did a bunch of photo editing, and I was able to put together a photography team for the social media. So at every service we had, people would go and take pictures, so that was really fun. But yeah, as you can see, this is like publicizing our different events, publicizing the church's values, and like sermon quotes from the different speakers, and then occasionally we would do the testimonies and stories of students on the Instagram page. And then as you can see, these are media samples from Period. I did, like I said, a bunch of the same things that I do at Mountain Lake Church. I did a bunch of social media stuff there with a specialty in Facebook. So here are just a bunch of different Facebook posts that I did that did really well on the Facebook page. And I also ran Instagram for a short time there, but then eventually they got someone to specialize in Instagram who is absolutely amazing. These are just a bunch of the different things that I did, again showcasing the hashtag at the conference that I got to trend in New York City, which is pretty cool. And then again, you know, just showcasing some of my tweets from that event. This video again was a video that I made showcasing some of the things that one of our chapters did. So this particular video is a video that our chapter in Vancouver, Canada sent us footage for, and it's of one of their packing parties, and it's just showcasing all of the work that they do. And then these links are just for a couple of my articles that I wrote at cominglocal.com. They are not all of the articles by any means, but they do kind of showcase everything that I did at Coming Local and the types of things that I wrote at Coming Local. This next page, we had to do annotated bibliographies, so we had to choose articles that related to our field of study and analyze them. So the first article that I did was when I was really heavily involved at Mountain Lake, so I obviously wrote about social media use in a church. This next one is just about social media in the atmosphere, so it just gave me tips as to how to best use the social media and advance my publicizing skills were. So this was really helpful, especially for me wanting to go into advertising. And then this last article that I wrote or read was about video journalism and how video journalism has evolved over the years, because one thing that I really have found that I'm really passionate about over the course of this program is I really like video, I like editing video, I like making videos, so I really thought that this article would be just a fun thing to give me some more information about another possibility possible field that I might be interested in. And then comes my research page. So this page is probably the longest one that I have, the one that I spent the most time working on. We had the entire month of March to work on this. I basically came into this assignment with everything that I already knew from my mentorship, all of my experiences. So we basically were given the task of researching our essential question on a fact basis. So this section is basically just giving overview about, my internship, everything that I've learned, why my essential question is so important to me, just basically everything that I've told you. This section of my research page is what I honestly knew coming into my research, or what I assumed. So obviously I've had a year doing, media and social media and print journalism for different things. So I obviously had a multitude of experience and mentor advice to go off from, but I just basically said some basic things about what I knew about social media, what I knew about print journalism, and how much it can affect the world around me. And then this is the search. So this is where I looked on different websites, I talked to different people, and I basically compiled all of that information with my experiences and my interview with my mentor that I had to do. But one interesting thing that I found in my online research is looking at things like the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, which was a pretty big thing on social media a couple years back, and looking at how it really affected that charity and how much money it raised and how effective it was. And then I also looked at things, like successful churches using social media, what they did, how they use their social media accounts to elevate their mission as a church. And I also looked at different strategies that nonprofits can use to elevate their status and connect with potential donors and that kind of stuff. I basically looked a lot at social media and how it can, advance a movement, but I also did look at, other forms of media like video and print journalism. And what I basically found was that media can elevate a cause or a world issue or belief to a new level, and it can obviously reach more people. What I've learned from the prospect of working in this field all year long and working for a church and working for a nonprofit and obviously, writing awareness articles for Coming Local is that, yes, it's important. These important jobs are not always going to be fun. Obviously, there's going to be some moments where it's the best thing in the world, but obviously there's going to be other times where it's a lot of hard work and it's a lot of dedication, and that's fine. But that is what I learned, and just my research in this program gave me the head start I needed to enter college and the workforce with a positive and determined attitude, knowing what I'm getting myself into, and just really excited for the prospect of me changing the world. We had an assignment to interview one of our mentors, and I chose Nadia Okamoto, who is the founder and executive director of Period, the menstrual movement. So she just basically gave me a lot of great tips as to, how Period social media has grown, how media has affected Period and her in her own life, because she has done plenty of other things outside of Period that is amazing and required a lot of, media and print articles and broadcasting and social media. So she just basically kind of talked about that and how it affected her life. Well, guys, that is about it for my honors mentorship presentation for the 2017-2018 school year. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm sorry, I know it was long, but I really wanted to showcase everything that I have done over the past year, and I wanted to just show you guys all that I have done and all my experiences and how awesome they are and how blessed I really am to be involved. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye!